All right, we're gonna go live on YouTube, and then the alt tabbing is gonna be problematic. Okay, so live studio has to come over here, but that's fine. Live studio, please get off the MTG Arena screen. These are all fine. Well, no, the display capture is not fine. God damn it! Okay. God, I love trying to deal with multiple display captures while I stream. Okay, so there's that. I don't really know how we're gonna get. I think TikTok's just gonna get fucked a little bit when it comes to the vertical output, but that is okay. That is what TikTok signs up for. Chat, I can't really see you yet. Give me 1 second, anybody who's live in chat. Okay. We do that. I think we just close Discord, honestly. We're just gonna close all of the windows I'm not comfortable alt tabbing through, because the only way to get back to the chat windows is to alt tab. White Bread, thank you for the 1-bit cheer. MTG Arena, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, we're getting pulled back in for Final Fantasy, for sure. Millennium 110, thank you for the 3 months in a row at tier 1. My friend, welcome back to the dog home. Time really does fly when you're just a silly little guy on the internet. Boss, I found the dick explosion device. Pray tell, what are you talking about? Mauled, how dare you go live? I was listening to Good Time Boys. I am going to have to talk to Joe about when we set those episodes live. No. Okay. No. There we go. Oh, I could put chat live on screen. That could be... Oh, no, that's going to be dueling text chat boxes. You'll be small. You'll be large. Okay. I think this almost works. What's up, Dale? How you doing? So when is the custom card stream? Little Mix Doom, I have not decided yet. It's probably going to be next week. So remember how I said a couple of times I've been tinkering with Heiko Yamazaki and Lantern of Insight? Show chat those 2 cards and then show them Booby Trap. I'm gonna look at these. Dog, this has to be the worst combo ever. This is fucking diabolical. As best to on TikTok, I don't really watch any content on YouTube. I find if I ever try to watch other people's content, it slows me down making my own, because the stuff that happens is I will watch a video and be like, oh, I shouldn't make a video about this because this other person already made a video and their video was good. Therefore, I'd just be repeating good ideas, and it makes me feel bad about trying to do my own funny stuff, even though the point of my videos is generally the jokes and not whatever the like actual cards are. And then also, I just don't find most content interesting. Even my own content, I struggle to find interesting all the time. Eligman, thank you for the Prime sub for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. I'm going to hit the manual ad break on Twitch right now. We got to get into it pretty quickly. We're going to be streaming for a limited time today. I have to go film the podcast earlier than normal, and so I do not have a ton of time. Troper, I'm so glad that the day is officially over for you. It's still going to be a while. We're still going to get at least 1 draft done. It's Damien. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. And Dale, thank you for the $5 super chat. Innocent question. Is 5 Game Changers spooky or scary? Also, how's that CEDH Kefka deck coming along? Well, first, on the Kefka deck, I'm almost certainly going to be net decking this shit. I like CEDH enough to play it. I do not like it enough to worry about individual brewing choices. For CEDH, I just want to have a deck that I understand to be good and I can learn how to pilot effectively. But I do not yet have the bug in my head of, oh, what like crazy tech could I come up with? Because it's probably just an 18th way to cast the Oracle. As for 5 game changers being spooky or scary, you're in the gray zone and it's impossible to determine from game changer count alone. Like, and that goes for brackets too, right? 5 game changers is technically bracket 4, but I'm sure it's more than possible to put together a deck that has like 5 or even more game changers that frankly is not super good. DMC, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I'm really nervous about today. It's been a crazy work day, and I've got my big stream tonight, so this stream is exactly what I needed. Thank you, boss, for all you do. Thank you, DMC. I appreciate those kind words, and good luck. Verity Vargas, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the 6th month in a row. Mauled, pray for my purse. I just picked up a 500-point 40k army and related items. Thanks for the half year and future entertainment while I build my army. Verity, I don't know how much that costs, but I'll say a eulogy. I saw your Xenos video. I'm going to build one and only bring it out for whenever someone plays VV. Genuinely a good idea. VV's fucked up. Even with the, casual VV deck I built, that's the stompy creatures instead of doing anything related to storming. Even that is still like bracket 3 and hangs well. VV is absurd. I hesitate to say broken because if I think something's like truly broken, I usually think it needs to be banned. And I don't think VV needs to be banned. I just think it's a good card that is always good. Mauled, who would be the best Golgari commander for a twin secret commander of Finn and Xenos? Nobody, because your dreams are bad. So the problem with that idea, Troper, is we have to go too deep for the bit. Like, I'm talking deeper than Norm Macdonald. Sometimes bits are funny if you just keep repeating them, but a lot of the time, if it just needs that much work, it's gonna be too far. If it was just Secret Commander Xenos, like the thing is, Secret Commander Xenos works if you just have creatures with flying or trample. Fucking job done. Then you flip, because like the reason, oh, creature stompy bad is because 120 life is way too much to get through. If you only have to get through 40, you've got to play like reasonably good creatures, but you don't even need like, oh, secret backup plan for Xenos. It's just Xenos and some guys or some girls or some creatures. Ironically enough, for Pride Month, my LGS is doing the partner whoever you want for 2 legendaries, love is love. Okay, you could do Xenos Finn just as partner commanders for the Pride event, and that would be fucked up and that would work. It's pulling them both out of the 99 that's not going to work. Good luck, Davy Jones. Also, Little Mix Doom, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I was watching a tier list about creatures that remove other stuff, and they put Flame Tongue Kavu in D tier because it's not that good these days. How much do you think a card's legacy is important when you're talking about and comparing cards? I think that only matters for who you're trying to trick into clicking the video. I wish I had a less cynical take than that, but I think when it comes to anything that is a tier list, top 5 whatevers, best 10 whatevers, best and worst whatever, it is just bait to try to get you to watch the video to get that creator AdSense revenue. And I say that as someone who published tier lists. I just hope that mine make you laugh. Like, that is the goal of the tier listing we do with Ian, is not we're going to communicate a bunch of like effective information. It's just for 45 minutes, you're going to smile. And I call that good. But when it comes to, oh, we're ranking cards, oh, we're debating which card is better than X card, the answer is always, who is the target audience? They are saying they are saying whatever they need to say to make target audience engage with thing. Calcon, thank you for the 100 bits. Loved your content for a long time, brother. Bless up and thoughts on Summon Odin and Summon Knights of the Round in a Sidar deck. Let me look at Sidar. And then we got to get into this draft. Hey. Hi, baby. Yeah. Thank you. So you see how Sidar says knight on the eminence effect, and the creatures you talked about are knights? Maltown approved, baby. It works. It just works. Why does this set exude? I think I looked at the wiki once like 5 years ago. Let's make Lulu mono blue anyway energy. I don't think that's true, you know who, but I will accept that my perspective is not complete on the Final Fantasy set. I am not a Final Fantasy player, so I don't have a deep understanding of the lore. I think, based on other feedback I have seen, they got a lot of pretty good hits, and there were a number of particularly color pie based things where they couldn't get it perfect for the sake of game balance. A really important quality of this set is that it fucks mechanically. Like if this set was bad mechanically for MTG, it would suck so hard because they're trying to use this as an on-ramp for people to play more Magic. And so they made a lot of flavor compromises where I still think they hit the flavor somewhat, but they absolutely compromised some aspects to make sure that the drafting was good, that the commander decks played Magic, that you could pick up the legendaries and build around them. And they did that really, really well. The color pie stuff got sacrificed for it because color pie stuff is almost always based on personality, and personalities in video games don't have to be balanced, and they oftentimes aren't that fleshed out. Like if we were doing it off of, if the color pie was the part that had to be perfect, every fucking like protagonist or like good side character would probably be red, and we would just have red in every single card in the set, and it would be just feloniously awful for overall balance. And so I think that's why they missed on some stuff. I think some of the misses are like quite bad. Like I think the Lionheart stuff sucked hard, but overall it was pretty good. Calcon, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I know cheers can be annoying, so last one. That's not true. Hey, that's not true. It's never annoying to give me money. Don't listen to them. They lied, all right? They're the devil from the Bible. They're the devil from the Bible, and they're lying to you. What do you think Job Select does differently from Living Weapon that makes it better or worse? It is the same. They were just changing the word to Jingle Keys for Final Fantasy players. That's it. I don't think it does anything. Or does Living Weapon make a 0/0? Because I know there's Living Weapon, and I think the Germs are 0/0. I think there's 4 Mirrodin, which makes a 2/2, and now this makes a 1/1. Oh, okay. Then there is a meaningfully better thing. I think for draft, Job Select is better because getting chump blockers can create more interesting situations when they already put in a bunch of ways to break staring contests. There's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of stuff that will give you like flying only on your turn, yada, 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 yada. But Job Select making you a 1/1 as opposed to a 0/0 makes them way more playable for draft. I think there's other outcomes of that downstream in Commander, but in draft specifically, the equipment being removed or being put on a more useful creature, making you still have a chump blocker, Tremendous. Trevor, thank you for the cheese. Little Mix Doom, thank you for the 50 bits. FF8 is a great game. One of the characters' super attacks is shooting their dog from their arm like a rocket. Don't worry, the dog is fine. Hell yeah. Calcon, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home. And Jordan, thank you for the Prime sub for the 2nd year in a row. I appreciate that very much. And then Alec Man, thank you for the $15 super chat on YouTube. I appreciate that generosity. Send everything that's left, Alec. Let's see the rest of this faction. And I'm going to take those. I'm going to nip the rest of the custom cards in the bud for today because we're already short on time. So these are going to be the only 3 we look at today, and we're going to get into the draft. Thank you all for your generosity. Anthem of the World, thank you for that 6-month tier 1 sub. Jax, thank you for the follow. I appreciate all of you, my friends. All right, let's lose at drafting. It's been, I think, like 5 months since I drafted a set. Oh God, that can't be good. Okay, so we have Zach Fair. So if we get equipments, Zach Fair could do something. Yeah, Bloomborough made me quit drafting. I feel like SideQuest is a bait. Garland seems good. 2 mana, 3/2. There's plenty of non-creature stuff in this set. Surveil 1 is good. And then a potential mana dump late in the game. Go-Go is good if I have payoffs. I don't want to bet that I'm going to have payoffs, though. I feel like the most likely situation is that I won't have payoffs. I know that combat tutorial is decent. I'm gonna pick Garland. I feel like Garland is a potential build around. Okay, another trap. Excellent. I love it. Circle of Power is hot as hell. And then the worst card in the entire set. Thank you kindly. We have a little bit of fixing, but not the fixing I need. I'm taking Circle of Power for sure. Phantom Train. Okay. Non-creature. Sack. Okay, we got wizard shit going on. Yeah, we got wizard shit happening. I am not going 3 colors right now. This is a creature spell. We got wizard shit going on. I am in fact a wizard. I can do wizardly things. Yeah, I believe in that. The funny thing is now we would actually take Lionheart. If we get Lionheart back now, I think we kind of like it. If we get a big enough density. Yeah, if we're Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we're just like, what's up? 4 mana non-creature spell, take 18. White Bread, thank you for the 10-bit cheers. Shadow Wizard Draft Gang. We love casting non-creature spells. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we do. What's this guy? Oh no, I don't think... No, I don't think the weird group slug guy is actually what we want to be on right now. Not a huge... I'm not a huge believer in this guy. Because we need our wizards. We're not like... Yeah, fuck it. Instant speed removal? Fire magic? Oh yeah, right? This is each... Ooh. Each creature's actually kind of... Ew. Never mind. Shadow Wizard Draft Gang. We love making mages. I'm mage maxing. I am wizard maxing right now. Little Mix Doom, thank you for the 50-bit cheer. I see your case for the Wind Crystal, and I raise you life gain sucks, so I don't care about doubling. We're not... Hell yeah, non-creature spell synergy. What's Blitzball do? A mana rock. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take the rapier. Feral Cat, I do not play Deltarune. Pikapuff, it has been months. Okay, so we have a non-creature spell that gives card advantage. We have a creature spell. This is... I kind of don't hate this just for a butt. Like a flying blocker is pretty fucking real here. Call the Mountain Chocobo. This could be fixing... But the UFO is probably goated as fuck. Like, the UFO probably just hard stops a ton of aggro decks. Hell yes, Suplex. Right? What's Marlboro do? Swamp Cycling's not bad, but I think removal's going to be super fucking important. Okay, Rapier or Chocobo? Probably Rapier. We love wizards. I fucking love wizards, bro. Shuffle cards away, or hey, look at that, a non-creature spell. I got to play with this in pre-release, and it was better than I expected. I'm gonna put it in this thing because I genuinely think I can find better stuff, but I don't think it's unusable. For Little Mix Doom, while we wait for the pack, let me expand on that. The only successful life gain strategies I have seen in Commander are either combo life gain, or they do not care about the actual, like, amount of life gain that you make, and they just care that you did gain life. And then they use the fact they did gain life to put a bunch of, like, counters on. I think Circle of Power is probably the right option here. I know Resentful Revelation is probably not terrible. I think it's Circle. Getting lifelink on the wizards for a turn is going to help us stabilize in so many situations. Okay. I think the rat is the floor here. I don't think we want the Sabo Tender. I do think we're kind of like hard committed. Or we could do Magic Pot as well. Holy fuck. But I think it's either a rat that ramps us, another like butt that tries to help us stall. But I don't think we need landfall in this deck. I'm probably gonna go rat. Alright, let's just do random encounter. Shuffle your library, mill 4, put each creature card. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work for our non-creature wizards deck. Okay, equipped creature gains menace. I think this is where we call the Mountain Chocobo. Or actually, Marlboro might be the right call here. No, it's probably... No, it's called the Mountain Chocobo. Make a body, cast a non-creature spell. My glorious queen! Welcome to the fucking wizard zone. Alright. Alright. Oh my god, and they passed us Vincent's limit break. I think we try this. I probably play this over like Freya's. I'm gonna put this in the stinky corner of maybe we don't use you. Because we're still actually, we're low on creatures. We have a decent number of, hey, this is job select, so it'll make a token. But we only have 4. So we have 4 potential targets for Vincent's limit break right now. DMC, you're so right about Cornered by Black Mages. That would go crazy hard if we had found one. Miles World, thank you for that personal question. I'm going to hold that until after we finish drafting, but I will answer it. Fight. Hand recursion always feels like a trap to me. I kind of want to go... And the thing is, again, we're really low on creatures. If this could recur artifacts as well, I would be like, hell yeah. But we can't get our job select equipment back. So I'm going to take the other piece of big fuck you removal. Hey, wait a minute. Baby. That shit didn't give lifelink. In the pre-release game, when you stole my creature. Unexpected request. You still won the game because I died to lethal, but that shit didn't give lifelink. Because I just drafted it. It's haste, and you can put an equipment on it. Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Daisy.
Whoopsie poopsie.
About my miscast triggers. Oh no.
Whoopsie poopsie. I feel like probably I would rather go opera love song. Oh, next end step is actually dog shit, dude. Never mind. We're doing a combat trick. Here, I don't think we take any of these, but I will put Sabotender off to the side. I'll put the limit breaks. I'll put one limit break in. You are not actually in this deck. So you go to sideboard, you go to sideboard, you go to sideboard, you go to sideboard. Like we're now in the phase where we only want to pick up just absolute heat because we only have like 4 or 5 spots left. Ooh. Ooh, this seems like it would be actually kind of good. The gain 2 off of anything dying legitimately, because genuinely a ton of people just like toss 0/1s into the fucking fire. It's definitely better than Quitrub. It's definitely better than Sabotender. I'm not convinced it's better than Fire Magic, but also like I don't ever want to cast this. My board is full of 0/1s. Yeah, I'm taking the dark. We're taking the crystal. We're taking the crystal. Oh, Lannery's Storm. Who? Okay, whatever. We're mage maxing. As it was fucking written. As it was fucking written. Our boy has come home. Oh my god. And we're getting past actual removal now. Why was this lane open? Okay, so we could reveal... I don't like this again, because our entire board is like 0/1s. I kind of want to go world map, just as like a non-creature spell that can fix us if we get fucked. Like in my mind, this is just a land that costs an extra mana, but can be used to trigger all of our wizards. Shinra Reinforcements is whatever. This card was actually pretty fucking good in my pre-release. I'm going to take it, but it's probably going to live in the sideboard because we already have 23. Map. This is... we're getting gifted. Everybody else is looking at their packs in shambles because they did not pick the correct 2-color archetype on their very first pack 1 pick 1. Amazing. Could not be me. We skipped a Mysidian Elder for something that wasn't a wizard. Didn't we skip Mysidian Elder for Black Mage's Rod? Right? Okay, we could take Ultimecia, Time Mommy, or we could just... oh my god, what about more card advantage? Alright, so this is, I'm going to keep Fire Magic in my sideboard. I genuinely don't believe that I want to be casting a lot of Fire Magic. I have enough of you. I also don't think I need to cast Haste Magic. I also don't think I need to cast Shinra Reinforcements. Apotheosis, thank you for the Twitch follow, and Space Cowboy, as well as Ghetto Penguin and Slice the Links, thank you for the Twitch follows. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friends. Anybody watching on TikTok, we are live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Okay, I think I can go down at least one land because I have world maps. I think I can go down at least 2 lands because I'm smoking crack. Yeah, with this curve, 15 lands, do we believe? Maybe 41 card special to have 16 lands. A boy named Kim, thank you for the Twitch follow as well. Oh, for the Sephiroth intervention. Okay, yeah. That's real. I didn't Wizard Max in that moment. I was too focused on hating. I should have been focused on love. Alright, Miles the World. How do you decide which commanders to do a rant video on? Is it vibes based, or do you just scan EDH rec until you see something that pisses you off enough? Small secondary question, are they scripted, off the cuff, or a mix of both? So the way I pick them is based on who has been commenting and for how long. This became more difficult because motherfuckers started lying about how long they had been requesting for. If you have genuinely been commenting like every single video for a long time, I have been watching, your time is soon. There's a great number of people who will drop their like first ever comment on my page and will be like day 287 of requesting X commander. This was more obvious at first when I had only been doing it for like 3 weeks. And I was like, well, of course it's not day 287. It's been 21 goddamn days. But now that we have people who, some people have genuinely been requesting for triple digit days, I appreciate them very much, and I am going to service you. So I look at how long has an individual commenter, how long has an individual commenter been doing this for? How many likes are their comments getting if it's on YouTube? I take a like on a comment as a like vote of I also want to see this commander. If multiple people are asking for the same commander, I will also do that. The other thing that will control it is, at first when I did these, I did not know what commanders did. Most of those reactions were like, just live, off the dome, I've never seen this thing before, how fucked up do I think it is? Now I play a lot of Magic, and so I know what a lot of commanders do off rip, and so sometimes, if I am scrolling through my comments, I see somebody ask for a commander, I immediately think of at least one joke. That's who's going next, because I don't want to let stuff sit in my head and stew. So sometimes it's just like divine intervention, my brain Pez dispenses a zinger as I'm scrolling through comments, and I go, okay, now I have to finish writing this one, which answers the second question. They are a mix. At this point, I generally try to script them to make them better, but all of every line that people quote back to me is an ad-lib, which at times makes me very, very annoyed. Not genuinely, like silly annoyed, because I'm like, I spent like hours writing this bit, and then when I was filming it, I spent 10 seconds going, what if I made like a poop whistle joke? And then everybody is like, oh my god, I love that video. Poop whistle forever, dog. And I'm just like, god. So I get mad at myself because I generally am put a lot of effort into the wrong parts of my videos, but they're a mix of scripting and off the cuff. No, I want Circle of Power. I kind of want to tell the dire rat to go fuck itself, honestly. No, I'm pretty heavy at 4. I'll cut a map, go to 17 lands. Alright, we're gonna try it. Garland time. The poop whistle can only exist in context. True. The script must walk, so the poop whistle can fly. What's up, Mulligans? Oh my god, bro has an avatar already. Fuck yeah, I think we shoot the first thing they do and wait. Joe, this is draft. Mulligans, no, I'm not going to MagicCon Vegas. I am going to MagicCon Atlanta. Alright, we get the Elder. We curve into Elder, Circle of Power, suplex their bullshit. Great, and we have at least one spare land for it. Sick as fuck. And now if we don't get the land, we can at minimum tutor for it with world map. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'd check top 3. Take that in. Alright, if they play anything good, we go Garland Suplex. If they don't, I think we just Circle of Power. Is he a wizard? He's not a wizard. Alright, we're on the same shit. Okay. Apotheosis, thank you for the question. Whose wrestling intro sound are you making when you cast Suplex? Don't know. Okay, now we're gonna have our big blocker. We're gonna have a ton of mana. So we can Garland and we can start... You a bitch, FR. How'd you get 2 copies of that? I think we just lose now, to be honest. Kelsey, do you have a preference on where people watch? Is one platform better than the other? Kelsey, thank you for asking. The best place right now is probably Twitch. Watching live on Twitch is the most helpful. Watching VODs on YouTube is the most helpful for VODs. That said, I appreciate anybody watching me in the first place, so please do not feel compelled. If you have a platform that it's more enjoyable for you to watch on, that's where you watch me. Alright, I'm going to start slowing down this mage train. Oh, they could Vincent's Limit Break, I guess. That would be quirky. We don't need a land right now. And now we have a creature that matters, you fucko. That's fine. I think we're going to spend our next turn doing the same thing. Never mind. Don't need that. And then I'll just do this to get a blocker in case they have anything else clever they're gonna do. Dame, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the doghouse. Oh, not the Circle of Power. Ashley, Final Fantasy has been absolute goddamn heat so far. Absolutely correct. There's a lot of commanders I like. I've already built a VV deck. Oh no, I'm losing this game. That's terrible. Oh wait, no I'm not. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm chill actually. I think. Yeah, they're gonna gain 1. Ugh. Okay, so I want to use Vincent's Limit Break for 5 to make something a 7/2. If I get that through, I will deal 2 additional damage from these. I have no towns, so I can't pump this. I think I... Yeah, I think I try to scare them. Oh no, because I'm gonna get... Oh, actually no, that's good. Because I can bring Garland back my next turn. I can bring him back this turn, actually. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna combat trick. Yeah, take your treasure. Keep your secrets. Give me my guy. Yeah. And now next turn. Next turn we can put together lethal. As long as we survive this turn and they don't fuck up, and they don't board wipe us. If they board wipe us, we have new problems. Oh shit. I don't think that matters. Please no more removal, right? You're done? You pass? Say you pass, bro. Look me in the eyeballs and say you pass. That's fine. I think I win now. Say you pass. Real quick, though. Real quick. Great. Yeah, you lose. Thank you. Good night, fucko. Gone but not forgotten. Get wizard maxed on. You fucking fool. You fucking fool. We did it. What did I say? Little Mix Doom, thank you for the $5 super chat. I play Wind Crystal and Aerith Reanimator to make sure I hit the 7 life threshold that I need to bring things back to battlefield, plus flying helps. Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine. I think an important thing to understand is that having a use case for a card in a commander deck does not mean, oh, cards heat. The whole point of commander is, how do I take a card that is fine and make it really, really good in the context of the deck that I'm building? So like Wind Crystal, I still think sucks. If you have a life gain deck that is specifically focused on hitting like life gain breakpoints to get your value, so like Baitor or the Aerith example you gave, yeah, Wind Crystal can be usable. But there's a difference between I found a way to utilize this thing in a really cool way, and this thing is Ristic Study, which is just you put it fucking everywhere. Yeah, Suds, Vincent's Limit Break came in much more handy. Mulligans, I have been to MagicCon Vegas before. It's a ton of fun. You're going to have to cover your entire body in deodorant. It's so warm. The entire reason I skipped this year is because it was in Vegas in June. It's previously been Vegas in October, and Vegas in October, I am not staying outside very long. I am not running. I am maneuvering at a relaxed pace directly into the convention center from a vehicle, and I am covered in sweat all day, and it fucking sucks. And that is after I lather my entire body in antiperspirant, and that is in October. So I heard that it was in June, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You can keep that. Yeah, real as shit. We definitely drop Light of Judgment here. Azure Glare, since the Ko-Fi queue is full, is there another way to get my deck roasted? Yeah, but you're not gonna like it. Azure, the two ways right now is you can wait until next month, or and this began as a joke, I swear, or you can pay me $500 right now during any solo stream, and I will stop whatever I am doing to roast your deck. You can pay $694.20, and I will go get my girlfriend, Z main character, and we will roast your deck together. Right, it's not a joke anymore because too many people did it, and so now it's just the reality. But that's how you can get around the Ko-Fi queue. Let's relevate on him. I think it's Circle of Power, right? To curve into, hey, let me draw more cards. Calcon, thank you for the personal question. Is there a pet card you have that you objectively know is ass, but you throw it in anyhow? Bonus, ultra flavorful bracket 2 or mechanically refined bracket 3? Absolutely not, Azure. Oh, that's so bad. They have fucking Lannery Storm. I think I loot. Oh, no, okay. Cornered by Black Mages is here to save me a little bit. I can hold up this as a blocker. I want to get my first wizard down before I... that's some bullshit, but I have... Alright, I have lands. Hey, lands matter. Lands matter. Oh, yeah, Dance with Calamity. Almost certainly. Thank you, Dark. I don't even... that blanked because I'm like, Dance with Calamity is a great card people should genuinely play. But shuffle your library, and as many times as you choose, you exile the top, and then you play Blackjack, but Blackjack at 13. Fucking yikes. I mean, I can't let them keep the treasures, and I also don't think I can take 6 here. Yeah, we make them... I think we just are dead instantly to this. Dragon Takes Flight. Unfortunately, I'm fucking terrible at drafting. I also haven't drafted since Bloomborough. Oh, well, now we can pseudo blow them out if they don't play any other creatures. Damn. God damn it. I think we fucking lose now. Let's see. We can get... we can pull a land out of our deck. Get a 2/2. Yeah, this is definitely a... we need... where is Suplex? I need Suplex. Yeah, that's GG. Alright, next one. Because we're going to take... yeah, we're taking 9, going to 5, and then they get a thing that gives permanent double strike. There's no fucking way. That is going to convince me to put at least one copy of Fire Magic in here. Probably over the other Circle of Power, just to have... oh shit button. King Kettle, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey Maul, I just built my first mill deck, and what I learned is it does great against the puff pass players, and they get mad because they're slow. Yeah, mill is the natural predator of the Dirtlers. This is like... this is... the only thing that makes this not unkeepable is just doing draw go and then passing into a big Fire Magic before I do anything. I don't know if I can make that work. Because I don't have the... fuck it, we'll try. We'll try to be on hater shit. We'll see if hater shit is viable at all. Or if you have to be just... mouth hanging open aggro player. Because when I did pre-release, I was the like mouth hanging open tempo player, and I think that is how you have to play the set. Never mind, we win. We fucking win. Game over. You ever go to PAX Unplugged over in Philly? No, I've never been. I might go in the future, but I have not gone previously. What if you went and fucked yourself? I don't think we give a fuck about Light of Judgment here. Sick. Die. Alright, now we need some of that dirtly draw. See, Skinny, every time I have resolved or seen Cornered by Black Mages resolved, it has been absolutely backbreaking. So like now we're turbo fucked because we don't have our dirtle draw pieces. I think we just needed... I don't know if this is even needing something different or just keeping a diabolically stupid hand. This kind of seems like diabolically stupid hand territory. I have half a mind to just fucking fire magic for 2. You know what? Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck my guy too. Fucking die. Yeah, now we lose the game. Excellent. Type shit. Type shit indeed. So I do think this was a needed fewer lands. I think keeping 17 lands was for sure a mistake. And then at least one of our pieces of draw should have just been... Keurig is in this fucking set? Alright. There's no way we hit another land though, right? Type shit, mage maxing, I win. I win, go fuck yourself. You have no way to defeat me. It's not possible, Emmett Selk. You cannot defeat me. Yeah, Boobs, I think drafting a monocolor is real in this set. It's really just like, hey, can you... Motherfuckers in draft do not comprehend the power of, do you play a creature that can swing every turn? You beat a lot of people. Because a lot of people trying to play this set are trying to, like, build synergies. Like I did. Somewhat badly. And the stuff that's going to carry you is just, hey, is every individual card pretty good? Yeah, we're just like turbo cooked here. I don't even... We have to hit... Thank you, Circle of Power, by the way. My god. Okay. Okay. This is... Alright, if we hit a draw spell on the next turn, that rapier could do something. We're not so back, but we're playing. We're not so back, but we're playing Magic now. Those like 3 points of lifelink were ridiculously helpful. Yeah, we're here. We're awake. We're no longer greening out at the function. Them having this fucking... Keurig is just gonna carry them through this game because they have a growing... They have a growing lifelinker who, after one more black spell, we're not gonna be able to kill them. So like, We have to draw incredible heat right here, or we lose. That is a thing. I'm going to play this first because we have enough lands that if removal's in the top 3, we can blow up Keurig, and that brings us back into the game. I'm going to keep dirtling because it makes me feel good. So now I'm going to Rod to get an extra trigger. And just try to set up to stabilize next turn. Oh no, they have a flying death toucher. God damn it. I was like, poo poo UFO. It could save us again. And I think I just make them give me something. Yeah, sure. They're going to go up to 11. That's deeply problematic for us. That's very bad for us. Oh, you a bitch. Why would you even play removal? You pulled Keurig. Damn, they've drawn as many cards as me. Yeah, I think this was just they took better individual creatures. Oh, okay, we certainly fucking lose now. Yeah. Alright, you fucking loser. Oh, and they got the Black Waltz. They have a Death Touch flying blocker, Alistair Trinity. To win via Poo-Poo UFO requires them to be actually, like... It requires them to be in a long-term care facility with a nurse feeding them oatmeal and playing Arena for them. And I would not feel good about winning the game that way anyway. Terrence, thank you for the personal question. Is it in bad taste to submit a roast for a deck that is complete, but you already know you want to change commanders and need help shifting to a different yet related strategy? No, that's a totally reasonable thing. That's very fine. Should I get Arena so I can lose as miserably as Mauled? Yes, it's a great time. You'll enjoy yourself very much. Alright, they have blue. I'm gonna go red mages first. So that way black mages will give them the buff. Mega prowess. Insane. Calcon, thank you for the personal question. I kind of want to submit my Night Kindred deck, but I'm afraid it's going to be so Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream you won't like it. So, I mean, here's the thing. I would never recommend submitting a roast on the premise that you think I will like the deck. The goal of the roast, the goal of getting your deck roasted 9 times out of 10 is I'm going to make fun of it. If you don't want me to be mean, or like if it's going to not be a satisfying experience for me to call the deck lame, please do not purchase one. Genuinely. There are enough people that do want one that I would rather, like, if you want to yeah, whatever. Do your worst. Ugh, I really want to set up just a fat queen turn, but I think Circle of Power is better. Just to commit. Oh, it's how do you roast playing cardboard and ketchup? I can generally find a way, but I get that, yeah. Yeah, how you like these apples? How you like these apples? Use your bounce spell. See if I care. You have like an untap spell? What's up? What are you? Why are you? Stop hovering the bird, dog. Leave the bird out of this. They're tapped, all right? They're done. No more bird shit is happening. How are you tanking right now? There's like clearly a best creature about to hit you. Oh, are you debating using the instant ramen? If you go to your upkeep without sacrificing this fucking... I'm fighting my wars in the children's playpen at a McDonald's. I am so unhappy. And like we still could just lose because of how, even with how good this hand looks, because of how draft B, we could just fucking lose. Alright, so I'm gonna get our glorious queen out. Crack your fucking instant ramen. I will shout, bro. Crack the fucking food token. Triggers are happening. Give him the benefit of the doubt, he might have hope. That's true. That's true. They might have hope. Alright, hold this 3-1. You gonna kill the bird? You gonna kill the bird, dude? You wouldn't kill a bird, would you? Damn, getting one of your best hands against a toddler. I know, I'm ripping straight heat, and I'm using it to vaporize a middle schooler. It's... this is what happens. This is what happens. Hope is a new commander, yeah. Dude, that's good. They used their card correctly. Hell yeah, type shit indeed. Hell yeah, type shit indeed. Fuck you, die. Oh, equip 3. You'll have to kill me first, dude. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 black mages. Poo-poo UFO, here to save the day, baby. Straight up, I think next turn I can just start... Oh no, I need a different non-creature spell. Hey Mald, what's your opinion of landfall decks? I generally hate them. Oh yeah, fire magic would have just... No, where's my... How does fire magic win there? Oh, the 1/3. Yeah. Very true. But what if I do this? Because I want to use my fucking rare. Have you thought about that, you fucking peasants? I know you don't, because you only get uncommon. You don't draft like me. You don't pull like me. You don't move like me. Me, I be casting fire magic on top of my crystals. Pondering shit. You know how it is. I mean, Landfall is that badass is the thing, because I've played against Tifa decks, and it's just... Landfall is very, like... I get everything I want, or nothing happens. Alright, let me look if I have other... We don't want to bring in another... We don't want to bring in another Limit Break. I might want to bring in... Probably not Sabotender. But I am considering a Monk's Fist. Or maybe a Shinra Reinforcements. I think Shinra Reinforcements wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, go down a land. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Frosium, thank you for the 200-bit cheer. The long-awaited Maldarina gameplay on the same night as Path of Exile getting new content. FML, as the young adults say. I'll hang out while I wait for the login queue. Have fun, brother. Thank you. This hand curves into Kuja, and so I keep it. I reveal nothing of my strategy. I reveal nothing of the greatness that is yet to come. Am I being fucking mono-green landfalled on? I'm actually so chill to kill this rat. Yes, please swing your bird. Please swing your dumb bird. What's up, nerd girl? They're talking about Path of Exile. This is a different thing. Do it. Kill the rat. I know you fucking want to. Yeah, make it, hey, make it indestructible. See if I care. See if I give a singular fuck. I want the treasure. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm very down to have you use a card to ramp me. What's up, fucko? Wizard time. What's up, you piece of shit? I'm about to fuck up your whole life. I think No, I want to get to wizards as quickly as possible and then cast all these little dipshit things, yeah. So I'm gonna speedrun my wizards. Not gonna swing Kuja, even though it's a 4/4 with lifelink, because they will double block, and then I will be extremely sad. Type shit, indeed. Alright. Jojo, stream's going great. How's your day going, my friend? Non-deterministic storm in draft, I guess? We got to play Darkness Crystal last game. Fuck it, more Dirtling. More Dirtling, I demand it. I'm not even gonna swing Kuja. I think they just get... I just wait and they get cooked. Because, like, they probably have more of these dumbass combat tricks. And so I literally just want chump block. No! Oh, they only have one bird. Okay, I'm chill. So they can kill a wizard. Don't... Hey, why would you fucking... Literally one wrong decision and you picked it. Literally one wrong choice. I don't feel bad for you anymore. Die, Barts. Get wizard maxed on. I wonder if these little wizards are commander playable. Dude, who knows? Cialia, thank you very much for joining the dog home on YouTube. I appreciate that generosity. What are your thoughts on Chromat? He's a disgusting little piece of shit. Oh my god, they closed my TikTok stream again. I'm so... What do they fucking want from me, man? Like, I try not to crash out over... It's like TikTok is mad that I'm not streaming the TikTok stream itself. Because the TikTok stream was at like 40 people before they disabled it for inactivity. But because I'm not doing the goddamn like NPC stream where I make a quirky little white boy noise because somebody cheered a grape at me, Okay, whatever. We got 3 wins. Jan, I'm going to have to... Oh, 1,000 gems? Hell yes. Hell yes. Alright, so Kuj is goated. I don't think that was super in doubt. But the wizard maxing part definitely works. I just think the opening hands have to be very specific. If we're not flipping into... Or not flipping, Jesus. If we're not laying down a bunch of the job selectors in our like turns 2 and 3, we probably get cooked. Nightsea, thank you for the 20 months at tier 1, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. Rant Redeem, I've been here 20 months. When are you going to start getting good? I kid. I heart your face, buddy. Thank you, Knight. And it is night and day how much better I am now than I was like a year ago. Because now I'm like laughing about getting my ass kicked. And a year ago, I was bad enough that I was still like genuinely tilted. And Dame, so to Chris' question about how bad the user experience on TikTok is, the user experience is fine. It's the live streaming experience if you're streaming to anything else at the same time. Can I play this? Oh, if there's a black mana on top, and if there's 2 lands on top, this is the greatest hand of my entire life. I'm gonna fucking try it. Most of the deck is 2-drops. Never punished. Well, kind of punished, because now we can't play cornered by black mages. But never punished that badly. Alright, that's a fire emote. I'm fucking salty. I'm fucking salty. That is a fire emote. Witness my ultimate spell into Sabotender. Real as fuck. Oh no, they're wizard maxing, and they went first, so I think we like we straight up lose because they played their wizards first. Oh, there's all the lands. Okay. That's actually really good. We can next turn Darkness Crystal. Yeah, this is okay. So we're going to resolve the Darkness Crystal. Then we are going to begin trading anytime we can. And then we're going to hope that we pull Fire Magic. And the moment we pull Fire Magic, we're gonna gain 30 fucking life. Yeah, Smokey, you can use gold for drafting. Like, the way I fund a lot of my drafting is you can do, if you play like a couple brawl games a day, you can get enough gold to purchase, what's up, baby? Oh. Okay. Kind of fucked here, NGL. Real talk, roll tide, we're kind of fucked here. Because we just don't have the black pips to combine any spells, so we can blow up a creature. I think this is the thing. Well, this and Sabotender are what will combine to deal the most damage to me. I'm gonna blow this up because I can potentially put that back on my board later. We'll go up 4. Does Brawl give more gold than Standard, or is it just Commander preference? It's just preference. I really don't like Standard. No, and they had the fucking suplex. Alright, now we just lose. That's just a they have... Well, I guess we could hit Fire Magic. Alright, we can get another point of damage away from them. Circle of Power is gonna feel not the greatest, but we're gonna get 1 back by giving Wizard's Lifelink. You... Okay. That's actually really good. They fucked up there. They did that on my turn? Oh, your next instant. Never mind. That's the correct place to do it. Yeah, we're just cooked. There's nothing we can do at this point. That is too fucking bad. But we have the gems to try to speed run another one. So we need to do a manual ad break. I'm going to hit the ad break. While we're in there, Elikman, we're going to do your custom cards. And then we're going to try again and see if we get a different... see if we get a different set of archetypes to use. All right, for those of you unfamiliar with Elikman's game, this is an Age of Sigmar-based custom set that they have been regularly spending IRL dollars to get me to review. We are not accepting any other custom cards this stream. There will be specific custom card review streams happening in the future where you can get your custom cards looked at and made fun of for $0. Alright, Scrappa Spill, Legendary Land. Comes in tapped unless you control a legendary creature or 3 or more goblins. Taps for 3 colors. 4 mana, adds 6 mana in any combination. Spend this to only to cast instant or sorcery spells or activate abilities of creatures. Yeah, that seems right. This seems like the teamier version of Castle Garenbrig. The dumb green Stompy Bros get a land that does this for creatures. Yeah. Hell yeah. Might not even have to be legendary, but this is the correct, like, good, rare, one-off land. Hell yeah. So I like this Elikman. I think this is a reasonable effect. Alright. Convoke. 6 mana, teamier. Create X 3/2 red squig creature tokens, where X is 8 minus the number of creatures that convoked this spell. Okay. That doesn't seem correct. I like what you're doing with how we want to pair it back. I can't help but notice if you have your colors fixed, this is 6 mana, create 24 power. We're splitting up the bodies, but it's a 6 mana 24/16 if we don't convoke. And then it's like if you convoke, it's a 5 mana for 21 power, 4 mana for 18 power. So the idea is correct. I think the idea of if you convoke, the card becomes a little bit worse to trade off the fact you're getting to cast it early is correct. This should be... No, convoking until this costs 0 is good. Like, this just has to cost more. Because if you make it cost 2 more, and you can convoke this for 0 because you convoke it with 8 creatures, you get no squigs and it doesn't do anything. That's desirable. I feel like the cards that reward convoking are fun. This could feel bad. You're wrong, because convoking is dog shit, and the token player should be punished and reminded that they are lesser at every moment. Think about that. Think about that one. And I think this would feel good if you convoked for like 4. 4 mana, make 4 3/2s. That rewards you for convoking. We're just not rewarding you for only convoking. Miles, you can do more than 1 custom per stream. I'm limiting it this stream because this stream is going to be shorter than normal. So since we're not going to have as much time as normal, I have capped the redeems at just these 3. All right, Light of the Bad Moon, a 4 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one at random. Make a green, blue, and red creature token with those characteristics. 1/1 goblin with when this enters, make 2 1/1 goblins. A 3/2 squig with haste. A 2/3 troll with trample and regenerate. This is closer to the land in terms of fairness than the convoke spell. This does not seem immediately like, oh, this is way too good. I feel like getting the goblins is like always the best. 4 mana, make 3 creatures every upkeep. We've helped that a little bit with the randomization. 4 mana, make a 3/2 with haste every upkeep. Oh, Outlaw's Merriment. Okay, so we've traded the upside on the smallest token for multiples of the smallest token. I think it's probably fine. It's not like 2/3 with regenerate is kind of bad, but it's not that bad. 1/2/4. If nothing else, this just says, "Hey, I have a chump blocker for my entire life." No, Susaran, don't do this. Do not, do not do this. So, Alec, man, thank you very much. We're gonna jump into the next draft, but this time we're spending gems. Warleg, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Okay, I've also heard that chocobos are quite good. I also know that white is quite good. Niflheim of Flame. This is a good card that I don't really want to just pick first. Oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy has to. All right, we're in black again. Time to test some goddamn reflexes. White Orocyte's really good, Crispcast. I had that on my pre-release, and like a ramp spell that also removes something. Very, very good. Alright, so we have a quirked up white boy. I think we're probably like never even going to flip them. Or maybe we will. No, we'll probably try and flip them just for the 8/8. Oh. How much do I want to sell my soul? If somebody donates $10 before the timer runs out, I will run this in the main deck. Otherwise we are mage maxing. I am a sellout, but I know my price, and that price is 10 United States dollars. Otherwise, I am not playing this dumb shit. No, this is awful. This is a bad card. Maybe a fling deck wants to use it. I'm watching. There's 20 seconds. The delay is not that long. Awkward. This is way too... Aether and Pre-Win is like way too slow for most formats. It's not even like, oh, this is a commander card. This is just... Okay, thank God. We get cornered by black mages. Job select. Oh, this one. I kind of want to take this one. I got hosed. Oh no, Terraphon tip $10 too late. No. Oh my God. Okay, Terraphon, if you ever see another card, you can just name it and we'll put it in. I'm so sorry, bestie. So right now I want to pick this. I think Laughing Mad is a fine card. I think Suplex is another. We could just go back into fucking Rakdos, or we could do Dimir. This is, I mean, the Greatsword is like, this just becomes a job select token that you are definitely fucking blocking because it hits so hard. I don't like 3-color in this set. I know some people are pulling it off, but I feel like if you don't get a lot of towns, it's real bad. I kind of want to take Chocobo Kick and look for like Golgari maybe. Because the rest of these seem quite bad. Fight On seems whatever. But like removal is nice. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Side quest. Oh god. 4 Chocobos, but we could get a black one. Choco and Mog is card of all time. I'll probably take, you know, I'm gonna take the ramp spell that could. I'm gonna take Poison the Waters. A lot of my games where I was getting hosed by just little tiny assholes that had 1 toughness. Danny UG, what is the weakest pair of colors in this set in your opinion at Maultown, Boros, or Azorius? I haven't played enough to know, Danny. Check back with me in like a week. Because right now, this is my second draft. This is my second draft, and I've done pre-release and then 1 draft, and that's it. So I can make a token. I could do like big job selectees. I could also try to do Dimir. So we'll make this the pile of maybe blue. But I genuinely don't know if there's a color pair that's actually bad. There might be a color pair where you need slightly more specific stuff, but all of the things work together well enough that I'm not convinced that there's any one pair that just fails. 124, I think I missed it. Thank you for reminding me. Can you repost it for me in chat? We'll take more black, good stuff. Danny again. I don't know. I've not drafted the set enough to feel confident, but like Rakdos feels good. I have seen Is It do things. I have seen Dimir do things. Like there's still plenty of bad cards. Like you can't just Jesus Christ, Joker, what's going on, buddy? I think what it is like more than ever, you cannot just try to force something. Everything works, but you have to be planning. If you are paying attention to the draft and trying to like assess every card individually, you can always put together something that works no matter what color pair you end up in, but you can't just be like, okay, I'm grabbing the Gruul stuff and I'm gonna be okay. All right, what's this? Vaughn. Scouts, Pirates. So this is Theft, which I don't think is super well supported. Okay, hey. Type shit? What's this guy do? This is Wizard maxing. X'd. Ooh. Ooh. Well, how would I get permanence into my graveyard, though? Oh, God. This would be... I think I have to take Titan instead. I think somehow I might have to take the 5 mana 7/7 over the 3 mana 3/3. These are cool. Unfortunately, we're not using them. I'm going to take more removal. I mean, Danny, on Golgari, like the thing that would make it work is you basically are taking good black removal for a good green top end. If you're doing Golgari, that's the That is the strategy you are committing to. Is I'm gonna take Cornered by Black Mages. I'm gonna take Sephiroth's Intervention. I'm gonna take Poison the Waters. I'm gonna take every piece of like black board control, and then I'm just going to dump Titan onto the field, and then you get him. Town Greeter. Okay, so this gets me to a land and is a chump blocker. We're not on Oops All Legendaries. I am not taking the fucking Lionheart. Yeah, I think we can do Town Greeter. We're not going to have any towns to put in for the life gain, but at minimum, we just want to play stuff early that lets us not die and try to get to our removal or Titan. Then we chill. Then we chill and we're happy and we don't die. Yeah, Velvet, you are right. I am, and for anybody watching me, because I've had a shocking number of people be like, "Oh, I've watched your draft content to learn how to play the game better." Please look at most of the things I do as an example of how to fail. I'm gonna commute with the beavers. Please take everything I'm doing as an example of like stuff you can do wrong. I'm decent at the game. I am by no stretch of the imagination good. And with every draft, at least for all of pack 1, you should just pick the good card. Like, just pick the best card out of every pack. Don't be like, oh, these are my colors, I'm doing my colors. For all of pack 1, be like, what's the best card? Then at the end of pack 1, be like, what colors am I leaning into? Dude, what if oh, this would be so funny. I think Marlboro is better, but what if I hit him with the fat chocobo? I'm hitting him with a fat chocobo. I will continue cornering you with black mages. 1/1 with Death Touch seems like something. 1/1 with Death Touch. This is just like everything at 3 mana and below is literally, hey, please don't. Please stop. Please stay away. Let me cook. This is our moment. Get out of here, Blue. We don't need you. Get out of here, Iron Giant. We have our Iron Giant. We have our new Iron Giant. Gishal Greens is extremely whatever. I don't think we want anything from this pack. This sucks. I'll put this in the sideboard. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck. Okay, now we actually want Resentful Revelation, and I think we cut Commune with Beavers, because now we want to be like, hey, get into my graveyard. Get into my graveyard, please. Not Mauldown meme picking fat chocobo and then immediately skipping past raise a chocobo. Listen, I eat good. I'm not a father. That's just me. Okay, that's just me. Yeah, it's a non-creature that makes a creature, but I'm not crazy worried. We have a higher density. We have more removal than we did previously. And we are not, like, cooked on creatures. I'm going to put you in the sideboard just to get my count right. We're not mage maxing. I don't think we want to commune. I might just take Heck Dies here, because I really want permanent-based chump blockers that will end up in my graveyard. And this gives me a little tempo advantage with Hand Rip. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Somebody who's been forcing chocobos is going to be so happy. Unless I do a little bit of hate drafting here. Limit Break is whatever. Forager is probably whatever. I don't think we want Tonberry just because like I'll sideboard it, but I don't think we want the early pressure. Awkward, you do not fight the other people in your draft. That is a very, very very important thing to understand is I am not playing against these people, so I don't have to be like I don't have to be doing calculus in my head about, oh, what strategy do I think they're doing? God, we're just doing a 4 of cornered by black mages. Okay, here's Sephiroth's intervention. I will at minimum cut 1 cornered by black mages for that. Oh shit, yes. Oh my god, a relevant town. Holy fuck. Let me go close my door really quick because I can hear Z filming. Do my best to not interrupt that. What is up, Jacket Bot? Every time I say that name, man. Every time. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Anima's good. Vanille. Vanille is fine, but I'm not going to be able to force the flip, and so I think Anima is probably better, but my top end is already pretty chunky. Oh shit. Okay, well, alright. Decision made for me. Cool. Defender Menace. I feel like that would be... Wait, hold on. Nah, we got the T-Rex. Nah, we're doing what we must. We're doing what we must. Zarak, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Gigantode could probably hose people. Actually, I kind of want to commit to the... Nah, fuck a 4-drop, bro. Fuck a 4-drop. I kind of don't hate instant ramen either. Okay. I think this is the end of... I think this is the end of the packs. Rayleon Hart, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. I appreciate that generosity. Who got my last card? Oh my god. Mark, you are not the man. Okay. Let me think about this curve, because this curve looks a little bit fucked, but 2 of these 6 drops are just land cyclers. So we're light on 4 drops, but I think that's okay because we have some very, very compelling 5 and 6 drops. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to go 1 land down because I have a couple ways to get to my lands more quickly, and I have land searchers. Alec, I definitely did not. Hey Mald, for Scrap a Spill, did you say that you didn't think the land itself needed to be legendary, or that I should remove the condition? It doesn't need to be legendary. Keep the condition, but I don't think it's that bad if, or like, I think if Vesuva copying that is fine and good. Okay, let's see if Golgari can handle it. Crazy hate on Reno and Rude. 2-1 Menace for 2 is still good without its other text. King Cow, you're probably right. And my opinion on them will probably change as time goes on. This has to be like the stone cold perfect hand. Here's my earlier personal question. How do you feel about the huge upspike in legendary creatures in recent years? A lot of the people aren't a fan of the made for commander feeling of recent standard and modern sets. That's a complicated one. Thank God my deck is brainless. So I think the way they did it in Final Fantasy is the best way they have ever done it. What they did in Final Fantasy that was different is they relegated a ton of the legendary creatures to permanent 99 zone. And what I mean by that is that I'm now color fucked for my removal, and I'm very sad. What I actually mean by that is a ton of the monocolor legendaries are like truly just not good, like not worth using as a build around, but are worth being in the 99 of a different commander deck. Okay, I milled my secret commander, I milled another bomb, and I didn't get the land that I need. Good. And so with sets like that, it's okay for me that they're huge on legendaries because it's not like they're spawning a million new archetypes. Like a ton of the red legendaries and the white legendaries are just meant to go in Boros or Naya creature decks. And that's a totally fine thing. Okay, we can play a blocker. We still don't have this fucking swamp for Cornered by Black Mages though. What I don't like is the type of design that led to the Nadu creation, which is, oh, we have to get 40 new build-arounds into the ecosystem or we're fucked, right? Like, that leads to bad design, and I think they recognize that internally too. But having, oh, the set has a ton of legendaries, that's honestly chill with me, so long as we're not trying to make every single legendary, like, a totally new strategy. I think that leads to power creep, it leads to overpowered stuff. But really, how are we pip fucked again? How are we so stupid that we didn't swamp cycle to at least be able to turn on Cornered by Black Mages? Alright, fuck this guy. We just have to get rid of him as a blocker. Because he just has too big of a butt for us to leave alive. Okay. Type shit. I'll take my 2 life, and then if we don't... Well, actually, I think... I know that in my heart I did not want to swamp cycle him because I need to be casting bombs. It's been a ton of turns. So I'm just going to pray that that one of the like 8 swamps in this deck is on top of my library for this next turn. Mork, I can, but I really want to keep this fucking... I want to play this guy. The example I always call out for commander-made card in a standard set is Ariete and Thunder Junction, an Esper Aura's commander in a set with only green and red auras. So that is both true, and what bothers me less about it is like, or I think the thing we're complaining about is not that there are commander cards in the set. What we're probably complaining about is it not feeling like it had cool stuff for standard. But like, we don't complain when there's commons in a set, when we're like, oh, this common is bad, unless it's a flavor fail like Lionheart. We don't go like, why do they have bad commons in a set made for standard? They have bad commons in a set made for standard because you need stuff for limited. Like, yeah, they have stuff for commander in the set that is going into standard, but if that is the complaint we are putting forward, it's probably not what is actually unsatisfying. What's probably unsatisfying is the lack of other good stuff for standard, which Thunder Junction gave us High Noon, which is relevant, gave us Slick Shot Show Off, which is relevant. I don't play enough standard to know if there's anything else that's relevant. But, like, we did get things. And so I just don't think it's a problem that commander design cards end up in standard, because we already, like, it's already like, what, 5 to 10 cards out of a set matter for the standard meta. All right, I'm not, you know, why am I pressed about 20 of the other 300 being relevant for a different format? I'm gonna start looking for my bombs, actually. God damn it, dude. Where's this fucking diamond weapon? Well, at least your not bombs are out of there. That is true. We're doing a really good job of getting through the deck. But here I am decidedly feeling the lack of 4-drops. Like, we have a ton of 3-drops that do not do the stuff we need them to do. And we have a couple 5, 6, 7 drops that we haven't seen. No, we haven't gotten rid of diamond weapon. The problem is we've gotten rid of 4 of the 5 like other top end creatures. Like that's what is currently disastrous. Is we don't have Xenos, both of our cyclers are in the graveyard, and so now we only have diamond weapon somewhere in the bottom 16 of this deck evading us, like our crush at prom. Thank you for the town, dog. So chill of you. So real. Or actually, no, I'll do the greatsword this turn, because the greatsword is at least like, okay, one of your guys is going to die. Oh yeah, Gio. No, I'm looking back on that, the 4-mana 4/4, the toad that I skipped in horror. I think that is the I think we're learning the same lesson that I learned last deck, but even harder, of like, you know what? I just need... No, we didn't take X-Death. We took Titan over X-Death, so we don't have him either. But this is the, like, you need just 4 mana. Oh, God, they got Odin, bro. It hurts to see other people live my dreams. We definitely lose. Even Diamond Weapon can't save us here. This is just a staring contest. Okay, can we save this deck, or do we just resign? Like, we can... So these are at least better creatures, but... we could put another fuck you guy in there. One more fuck you guy does matter. I think Bard's Bow is better than the Forayer. Okay, we'll go up 2 creatures and then hope for the best. But I think this curve is probably beyond saving. This is probably just like... Yeah, the mill did just turbo screw us. If we had been able to cast Marlborough, then yes, I think we would have been okay. This fucking sucks, bro. I'm gonna try it. This is just kind of scuffed. Okay, that gives me hope. If they are doing anything with like red and creatures, we have a good chance of being able to use Poison the Waters to stabilize ourselves later on. Fucking not if they have creatures with 2 toughness, you fucking cheater. Why would you even... Okay, here we go. Alright, so. Impassable wall. Impassable wall. You cannot... No can offend. Castrell, I don't think we need another Cornered by Mages. I think we need more stuff. We needed more stuff like Guard's Bow. You shit-ass bitch. That's fine, though. We make them use a card. We can do our Forayer next turn, which will be our next, like... Yeah. I don't know, man. Don't hear. That's fine. Use your limit break. Oh, wait, no, they want him in the graveyard. Oh, that's tough for me. I did this last draft and I immediately forgot that it's good to have him in the graveyard. That sucks, man. Alright. Put up another wall. We're one turn from Titan. This is like... even though we're kind of getting fucked right now, this is kind of how we want the game to go. Where we want it to go just slow enough until we can drop a very large man to save the day. And I think the stuff we got wrong is I tried too hard for cute stuff instead of just hitting. Because if we had good 3-drops or good 4-drops right now, we would be in zero trouble. We would feel super good. There we go. And now I think we feel pretty fine because we're going to hit Titan. There goes fucking Xenos. You bitch. You bitches. Big Boss Odin, thank you for that Twitch follow, my friend. Welcome to the doghouse. Alright, and now we just fucking crash, right? Like... they have 2 cards in hand? I think, yeah. I think I look to see if they have a bomb. And then I persecute them. Hey, thank you, Big Boss. Oh my god, they have Hope. Estime. I get Aerith out of here. You may sacrifice a creature of your choice. I want to have a target for Titan's 3rd ability. We're gonna fucking put this mage on steroids, bro. We're about to give this mage Trenbolone. That is fine. Unfortunately for them, I have no recursion. Alright, so we get Steroid Mage, we put down Iron Giant. Iron Giant gives us a way to defend from Garland, which I'm going to hope they just tap out for Garland. That would be the best thing that could happen for us. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord in heaven. Hell yeah, 9-10. I got my 9-10 wizard and no fucking problems. I don't want to pay life. I'm probably going to use the food token on their turn. Ah. Perfection. No MLP. I just really wanted to get some drafting in. We're still going to be playing Darkest Dungeon, just not today. Bro's been lifting. Those fireballs, those are 50 kilos each. You don't want to fuck with this guy. That's, well, that's not great for me, but it's not the worst. It might be the worst, actually. Hey, thank you, Raven. Oh, beautiful. Well, not beautiful, because they're going to sacrifice fucking Freya. Let's spend my 1,000,000 mana. I can't... I think me drawing is more important than hand rip, quite frankly. So we make them sack. This time, actually, I will pay the life, because they're going to get rid of the 1/1. And now, I can give it to this guy, and they have to give up something. Oh, I'm so fucking... I can't read. I was like, they have to use the 2/2, obviously. I'm the dumbest man alive. Where's my... I need a womp womps. I got so caught up in it, I was like, they're cooked. I solved it. I solved the riddle. I solved the riddle. Oh shit, they didn't realize... Okay. Okay, they're also bad. That's good. That's a relief. Oh, get shit on, bro. Losing me in my boy shorts, dude. Fucked. Oh, eat my asshole. Eat my gigantic asshole. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're so cooked. Okay, so this game was the deck working as intended. The problem with it is, for sure, we don't have enough stuff in the middle. When we get to the stuff at the end, oh my god, this is beautiful. But the stuff in the middle, we need more Bard's Bows. Calmore Dare, thank you for the Prime sub for the 2nd month in a row, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. Alrighty. What in God's name? What was your out, bro? What the fuck was your out? What's going on, dog? Good game. Gambit, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Alright, so Diamond Weapon confirmed fucks. I actually think, looking back on it now, so we should have taken the Toad. We also should have taken Vanille, because Vanille would have let us take back a card from the graveyard, and that would have mattered. I think with the cards that we do have, we keep going with what we've got, but at least we've got one win in. And honestly, we were on 1,400 gems, so one win is enough that our next draft is paid for. Oh shit, Gambit, thank you. Yeah, I stream, actually, I spend more time streaming than I do anything else. So I appreciate you coming by. I'm being a little bit on the quiet side because my girlfriend is streaming in the room opposite mine, so I'm trying to not shout super hard. All right, we have Iron Giant, we have Ramp, and we have Fuck Your Tokens. If this hand doesn't work, I think that's on us, not on the deck. Agumame, thank you for the Prime sub for the 6th month in a row, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. I appreciate those Jeffrey dollars. Rego, I would consider it. The thing is, if I roast a draft deck, most of what I'm roasting is, wow, you are such an unlucky bitch. I think I go Town Greeter, get the land drop, then I Titan on him. No! My baby! My baby! No! Fuck you! Fuck this game, man. Okay, but here's Summon Anima. I think we still pull it together between Titan, Anima, Iron Giant. Like, sure. So we have all of the other, and we haven't gotten rid of Xenos yet. That's my... Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that's my guy. Okay, now the self-mill doesn't matter. Oh, there was one more bomb in my deck that I forgot about. So we go Titan. Do we have any lands? We have 2 lands. We have 3 lands, actually. Alright. Alright, you a bitch, FR. You a bitch, FR. Oh, you're so good. Chat, we can't laugh. We can't laugh. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for this stupid idiot and all of his plant beasts. Amen, dumbass.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a set. What a set. No notes. Bro ripped the triple death touchers and just could not handle it. Okay, 2 wins. Dope. Why would you drop 3 of them? They literally, I think they literally just crashed out that I had a big guy. They saw, they saw a large man and their vision went red. I am not confident this hand works. Okay, I'm gonna keep 6. I'm not gonna keep the Shinra. I feel like later on I will feel like I should have kept Shinra, but I'm going to hope that my dumb little 1/1 Death Toucher will be enough to keep me alive until I can Balam or some other bomb. Okay, that's chill. That is not yet super problematic for me. No attacks. I can wait out one thing. And then I have Sephiroth's intervention for if they drop like Kuja or something really good. Yeah, they're in Sultai right now. Oh yeah, that guy's gonna die. No thank you. And now we wait. And we just hope that we land drop into a 6/6 trampler. Really, I think this deck works if I just draw 2 big shitheads. Like, we have 1 in hand, and we always feel sad when we inevitably mill another, but I'm trying to be like, no, milling the second shithead is actually a good thing, because it means we have so many shitheads, we're always seeing multiple. At this point, there's no fucking way I'm cycling this guy. I will wait however many turns I need to for this 6th land. Yeah, clean. I think we can stop. I mean, they could. The thing about draft is they could always just rip an insane bomb, but they're only on 3 lands. So the best thing they could rip is probably another lock coal or something. Yeah, a 2/3s, whatever. Go off. Go off, goat. I'm over here staring longingly at my T-Rex. Excellent. Eat my butthole. Hellbent, by the way. It just works. It just works. Marty, we're on evil shit. We just dismantled another deck with Xenos. They dropped 3 1/1 Death Touchers, and we did the like Massacre Worm thing with Xenos, and they conceded on the spot. We have right now a good idea that I built the curve badly for, but we've gotten 2 wins. So the top end works and we have 1 bomb on field. Ah, damn. Now we wait. Surveil. Surveil, please, God. Oh, you have an instant. Okay, that's also fine. I've reached the point in my Magic career where I genuinely get more upset losing to bad players than good players. Like, being outplayed, I can now just go, hey man, that's how it is. Magic's a game, variance is a thing. But if I lose to somebody who clearly does not know what half their cards do, I can't take it. I tweak. I cannot handle it. Bro, how complicated could it be? You have 5 mana. Tap your goddamn lunatic Pandora and stop holding priority. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, fucko? If you have syncopate right now, I'll scream. I won't scream, but I'll cry. I will cry one single tear if you syncopate this fucking guy. So this looks bad for me, but now we at least have Revelation and we have the mana. So if nothing else, we're gonna be able to tap out for an extra card next turn. Damn, you suck. Why do you hate fun, bro? Why would you remove a creature? You fun-hating piece of shit who I do not like. Where's my diamond weapon, bro? Yeah, dope. I also hate fun now. Good. Good, now I can be the fun-hating piece of shit. Take your fucking... Alright, we're gonna chat. We're now gonna have 5 minutes of guided meditation as we watch the average arena draft player attempt to resolve a single Surveil 1 trick. And now, how will I spend 5 mana? It's probably gonna be 1 card, or on nothing. On nothing? Masterful Gambit, sir. What's going on, man? Thank you. Come on. God, dude. See, this is what makes me crash out, is when they're taking, like, 15... Like, bro is taking his turns while changing a baby's diaper and cooking their partner dinner. Oh, Marty, I'm absolutely holding the swamp. You best believe I am holding this swamp and pretending that it's something better than it is. Just let me call a judge for slow play, man. Just let me call judges for slow play in arena. Real. Real. I don't even care. I don't even care if we're doing annoying things. Just do them. Holy shit. To be fair, they have to spend time writing their turn into ChatGPT and then read the response for every phase. So true. Let me end my turn. Let me end my turn. What's up, Mauled? Man, finally Infect is a perfect commander with Xenos, you know, with Infect synergy with being able to kill exactly 1 player. A little bit true. Wow, I don't even want to cast that guy. Because I have enough lands. If I mill Iron Giant right now, I think I explode. And he has 1 piece of non-land permanent removal too, so we have to get 2 bombs. Alright, so we play this, he blows up Lunatic Pandora. And then we wait for Diamond Weapon, I think is the strategy. We could hit Marlboro too. Yeah, do your thing, King. What's up, Palmburger? Okay, they have Blitzball on the deck. And then I think our turn is just... Oh, chill. Okay. So we're both on Oops All Removal. And now it's just a question of who gets to a bomb that matters first. Dog, what could it be? What could it be? Holy shit. Holy shit. Our win con might be them decking. Or like their life support giving out. Angelo the Wizard, we have a like... So we have a strategy that is based around just having a couple big bombs. And we have a fair amount of removal. They also have a lot of removal. And their brain only has a max upload speed of like 10 kilobytes a minute. You don't ever think it's their connection? It depends on the patterns that they show. This to me is not the pattern of somebody whose game is lagging. This to me is the pattern of somebody whose brain cannot figure out what cards do. That's fine. Yeah, like they have a bunch of... They drafted a deck that gave them a bunch of choices they could make because they drafted a bunch of instant speed removal and a lot of stuff they could do on their opponent's turn, and they just don't have the brain power to support it. There you go, buddy. See, there's the syncopate they've been holding all game. Catch this 4-3. Oh, it's a good syncopate. I just can't, like, I'm fine with them hitting me with the good plays. That is a very good time to use syncopate, and it's a very good time to use your interaction. It just ticks me off so much when they have to, like, call their mom to ask how they should play every card when it's obvious. Like, there is a right answer of... There's not even a like, oh my god, should I use the counterspell on their gigantic 6-mana creature that's going to give them card advantage and a menacing 4/4 that I can't block? Who knows? However would I figure that out? Like, that's what it's just... So win or lose, we're going to spend like... I think we're going to spend more time in this game than we've spent in the entire rest of the draft, and that is what's unsatisfying to me. Like, if we just lost because it was a interaction war and they ended up having more answers than we did, that's part of the game. But like, holy fucking god, like they're going to... I mean, maybe we get to Diamond Weapon, but unless we get to Diamond Weapon... Anyway. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I thought this gave +4. But Diamond Weapon might stabilize us. Literally anything else is just... We lost this game, and we could have lost this game in 5 minutes. Like, we could have had time for another game. We could have had time for even another draft. We could have had time to do Brawl. It's just so, like... It's so crushingly annoying to have to lose time to people like this just ranking 90s in Fortnite over whether or not you should counterspell a 4/4. You can do it, buddy. I don't know. It's a nuanced thing because there's also like, you know, there are people who are new to the game. There are people who don't know what the cards do yet. There are people who have to read what their cards are doing. And this situation is one where it doesn't seem like that's happening. Like, they know what these cards do because they have a near playset of most removal options, and they know that they're just playing good cards, they're just fucking... Oh my fucking god, bro. Why did we have to spend 20 minutes doing that? Like, holy shit. That was one game out of 4, and I think it was like 70% of the time spent in game. Mulder, we're gonna get a commander roast of Y'shtola, so you can deny how much you love cat girls. Bone Lord, we're gonna get a roast of Y'shtola. I don't know why anybody would be like, oh, he's gonna say no. What are we talking about? MLP asks, do you agree with this statement? A large portion of feels bad moments are attitude issues and not problems with the cards being played. Yes, but life is attitude, and so everything's an attitude issue. It's kind of like one of those arguments that always, it proves itself because you can always choose to have a different attitude. Like having a problem, like the card played being a problem, is entirely the attitude of the person it's being played into. I take the removal. Now, I did publish a video on TikTok and YouTube earlier today that was specifically about how I think players who are bitchy should be forced to play CEDH, because I think most issues in Commander are an issue of perspective. If that is the type of thing you are talking about, I agree with that totally. I think that a lot of people think stuff is broken or overpowered because they have an extremely narrow view of what is possible in the game, and they would be better off playing some truly good cards. So yes, most of it's attitude issue, but attitude's everything. Like you can always change how you are reacting to things. Like I could like in the last game I could have been like, hell yeah, I'm glad that this person is taking a long time to make decisions. It gives me more time to do squats. It gives me more time to check analytics. It gives me more time. I could have been scripting in the middle of the game and being like, hell yeah, brother, thank you for taking your time to do this. Now I have more time to work on my next roast. Yeah, like it's all... I think here we just kick their board in the dick. Die? Die? Wham, wham, wham. I mean, in EDH specifically, like, yes, I am saying I agree with you, but like it's all about attitude. Like it has to be an attitude issue because most problems that we experience in our day-to-day life are attitude things. Ignatius, thank you for the personal question. A bit less of a personal question, something you might know a bit more about. My partner and I don't have the mental to go to a protest today, but we want to donate. Do you know of any good charities that support people that are being detained? I don't know offhand any charities that are directly supporting people that have been wrongfully detained by ICE. Let me look up the legal foundation that I give money to. Because I know that is one of the places that is fighting Trump in the courts, even if they are generally too slow about it. Never mind, I'm not logged in on my computer. Oh, this has trample, so Yeah, I don't need to be precious. I can wait to see if they commit mana to something next turn. That is a very fat mana dwarf party. Titan has been extreme. I have been pleasantly surprised by... I'm so dumb. I could have looked at their hand. I've been pleasantly surprised by every single one of the summons. Every time I played one, intellectually only, I was like, oh, these are probably extremely mid. You know what, buddy boy? Give me your hand. But in practice, they've been dope. The Real Moth Girl, thank you for the Prime sub for the 3rd month in a row. Hey, boss, how's the draft going? It's going good. Okay, they just have fucking removal. Wowza. Oh, well. Alrighty. Alrighty. Then we do not reveal that we're sitting on a land. Alright, let me look at the... I think it's the ACLU that I give to. I'm pretty sure. Alright, give me some cards. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Give me my guy. Bring the goons out. Bring the fucking goons out, dude. Let's get them. ACLU like that song? I do not know what song you're referencing. Alright, they have limit break and chop keep. So we have to chump block this. Oh, it has trample. That's gonna... Alright, they're gonna get some damage through. Can you... no, I won't rush them. This is a... They're on 4. This is a tense situation for them. How much does Slash deal? 3 right now? Bone Lord, thank you for stopping by, my friend. I'm gonna get rid of their tapper. I don't want to give them... I do not want to give them the continued ability to just tap Xenos over and over. Because if nothing else, they just swing a 4-4 at them. No! Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck, it's real now! Oh, Lord, okay. They got to their bomb. Okay, draw a card. Are you more or less excited for Edge of Eternities than you were for Final Fantasy? I am broadly... Alright, see if I trick him. I am broadly less excited for Edge of Eternities than Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy was just like such a heater. Oh, I tricked him. I tricked him! Yeah, we deal 1 to that guy. Hey, what's up, fucko? It's Shinryu time. Fucking got him. Alright, now please don't kill me. Now please don't kill my guy. I will cry if you kill my guy now. I did the flip. I did the commander thing. Please. I am begging you. Do not kill my guy. Please. No, Angelo, I wanted them to think that was the trick, but I wanted that guy gone. Eric Baum, thank you for the rant. How do you feel about sites like Commander Salt that try to rate the power of your deck? I have talked about this a few times and I go back and forth on how aggro to be. I think sites like Moxfield, Architect, Commander Salt, whether it's a deck builder or not, that tries to rate the power level or estimate the bracket of your deck are doing an actively bad thing that they know is a bad thing that they're just trying to do to keep up with key jingling. I think it fucking sucks. And not only is it not effective, it perpetuates dumb stereotypes and dumb biases about how the bracket systems work. There's plenty of stupid talk out there about the bracket systems. We do not need Moxfield helping them by slapping a fucking bracket 4 sticker. I realize they put a disclaimer on it. That's better than no disclaimer. What it should be is they should not put the label on at all, or they should just tell you, hey, you have game changers in here. Did you know there's a thing called the bracket system? Here's an article about it. Them attempting to do it for you is entirely them attempting to keep up with each other in terms of dumb little features they can talk about, and it is a stupid fucking feature. It is a stupid feature that actively makes things worse. It is not a like, oh, whatever, it's a bad feature, don't use it. It is a feature they are opting you into that is making the deck building experience harder for new players. Okay, can we keep this one? Probably. We have a lot of black sources. We have hand rip. We have a blocker. Bro, chill, you're gonna spoil the Good Time Boys episode. I wonder how long it will take before I begin repeating myself, because I'm absolutely going to repeat myself in some respects. Alright, dump your hand. Dump your hand, child. Oh, woof. Not good. Yeah, okay, please don't mill diamond weapon. That's fine. I'm chilling. I can accept... Hey, I asked for not diamond weapon. I can accept what I asked for. Nope. Alright, now please don't have a trade. Don't. Okay. Perfect. They're committing a lot of cards, and I can now make them sack a guy, and I get a new chump blocker. I can chain this into having a death touch blocker next turn. Ugh, Xenos, my beloved, it is not your time yet. It's time for Mike Wachowski, but he's evil. Okay, I think we just lose now. Or we can Revelation, see if we hit removal. Wowza. God damn. We can Bard's Bow, jump block another turn, but we have to block this like every time. Oh, we're so fucking cooked, dude. Oh, actually, we're not totally cooked, because this thing's toughness is low enough. Hell yeah, baby. I think we do this. There we go. So we're not totally cooked, because this toughness will at least trade. That's chill with me. We might actually stabilize here, which is absurd. Yeah, they're just trying to volt. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. What's up, fucko? Me when I'm diamond. Oh my god. Oh, the pleasure in my body. Oh my fucking lord. I hope they don't have 2 white aura sites. That would be very unfortunate. Unfortunately for you, another gigantic shithead has hit the tower. The fact that that's actually not going to save them is honestly beautiful. Gotta do it, bitch. See if I care. Oh, it's equipped 6. Oh, that's cruel and unusual punishment. I think I actually engage in the staring contest. Oh, I only have 12 cards left. Okay, so I take 6, they go down 1 blocker. I use my food. Oh no, they have Blitzball now. That was the point. That's on me. Them not having trample is very important. And I just need to slow their roll. We're both in kind of top deck mode. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't have stopped the flip no matter what I did. Oh, we lose. That's too bad. Damn. That was a pretty good game. They just had most responsible Boros deck I've ever fucking seen in terms of having interaction. Excellent. Let's see what we get out of our packs. Alright, so Boros is real. If we didn't throw the Titan, could we have trampled over top? Probably. I think so. I think that was how we win, is we just go down to... We don't fear life loss, and we go down to like 5 or whatever. And then if Diamond Weapon has trample and it would have had like +6/+6, we have like 21 trampling damage, and that puts us in a position where we probably win. It was actually either mathematically enough to win, or it just would have put them to like 1, and then we would have won doing anything. All right. Thank you all for being here. I think that's where we're going to have to end it for today. I have to get to a Good Time Boys filming. But thank you all for coming. I forgot my own outro. We're going to look for somebody to raid. Let's see which of the friends are live. Ah, okay. We can watch Nerd Girl draft well. So we're going to raid Nerd Girl. Hit them with me when I'm diamond, or me when my weapon is diamond. Either of those. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your support very, very much. The likes, the follows, the subs, the cheers, the donations. Even if it's just your eyeballs, I appreciate your balls, my friends. Thank you for coming. I'll be live again tomorrow at noon doing deck roasting. And I hope to see you there. YouTube, that's just going to be it for us as soon as I can figure out how to make my stream go not live. But thank you all for being